Are you looking for ways to gain childcare or preschool job experience? Then this video is for you. Watch it to the end. Hi guys, how are you all doing today? Welcome to Early Years Matters TV. On this channel, we give parenting tips, we focus on early childhood, and we review toys. If these are the kind of things you're looking for, what you have to do is subscribe, and not just subscribe, turn on that notification bell so that you will be the first person to be notified each time a new video is being dropped on this channel. So today I'm going to be talking about ways to gain childcare or preschool experience for a job interview. No news that if you want to work with young children, experience is needed. Yes, you need to have experience. So now, if you're that person looking to gain job experience in relation to working children, then this video is for you. So experience is no longer news if you want to work with young children. So your future employer wants to know the experience in relation to working with young children. So one of the ways you can gain experience in relation to working with young children is to do what is to gain your qualification. Yes, if you enroll for a qualification in early childhood, this comes with work experience. So you go out and work experience, and you'll be able to observe, the way children are being looked after. You'll be able to learn in relation to planning for children's play, how to work with team, how to work with the children as well. For instance, in Ireland here, you can start off by having your QQI level 5 in early childhood. So the QQI level 5 in early childhood, you go on work placement, you have to complete 120 hours of working with the young children from the age of birth to 6. So you can see that when you enroll for your QQI level 5, for instance, if you're based in the Republic of Ireland, definitely you will get 120 hours work experience. So you could include this in your CV when you are applying for jobs. So it shows that yes, you have job experience in relation to working with young children. So another way you could also gain work experience is go for apprenticeship. So what do I mean by apprenticeship? In some country, like even here in Ireland, it's often referred to as CE scheme. Okay, they also do that in the UK as well, and I'm sure in other countries in the world they do this as well. So it's called apprenticeship. So what do I mean by apprenticeship? So it's like a learning journey. So it's like how you're learning to work with young children. So you're working in the setting and you're paid to do this, whereas you're learning and then you're completing your qualification as well, so that by the time you're done, you would have gathered the experience. For instance, here in Ireland, we have the CE scheme for 3 years. So you have to sign a contract of 3 years. Okay, so you're going to be placed in an organization, learn to work with young children, and at the same time during this period, you gain your experiences and accumulated 3 years work experiences. When you're applying for a job, you can include this in your CV as well, and it's definitely going to make you stand out. Okay, the way you could also gain work experience in relation to working with young children is to engage in voluntary work in the community. Yes, so look at the community around you where they're looking after young children and volunteer. It could be once in a month or twice in a month. You need to consider your timing and see when it's ideal for you to volunteer. So you could visit this organization. It could be simple things such as, okay, they could tell you to write, a cover letter and send in your CV, and then you can go in and talk to them. Sometimes this often comes with interview as well. So it could be an informal interview in relation to they just want to say, okay, why do you want to work with young children? And when you gather this experience as well, it's going to stand out to you when you apply for a job in relation to working with young children. So, and lastly, if you have a children, okay, this is experience as well, or you've looked at or your family members' children, like your nephews, your nieces, your cousins. So include this in your CV as well. It's really important. So you could say, okay, for instance, child minding. Okay, you could include it. This is experience as well. Okay, and lastly, another way you could gain experience is engage in child minding business. Okay, so you could be a minder, you could be a babysitter, you could be a nanny. All of these are experiences in relation to when you're applying for job. And one thing I'm going to say to you is make sure you include as many experiences that you in your CV, because this is what your future employer will be looking at. They want to see that, okay, you're the right candidate for the job. They want to see the experiences in relation to working with young children, because I do say to people, working with young children is not a joke at all. So you need to include as many experiences that, and let me tell you, if you're being called for a job interview, it's really important that you talk about all these experiences, no stone untouched, because you're competing against a whole lot of others. It could be you against 20 other people applying for the same position. So your future employer wants to know that you are the right candidate for the job. So take note of this. I know sometimes the experiences could be, in relation to working with children, you don't have enough experiences. Sometimes some of the feedback that often come in relation to people not getting the job is because they don't have the experiences. So it's not too late for you to gather the experiences in relation to young children. And if you want more of this on this channel, what you have to do, subscribe, and not just subscribe, turn on the notification bell so that you'll be the first person to be notified each time a new video video is being dropped on this channel. Until I come your way next time, stay safe and mind yourselves later. Bye.